Cortisol is that stress hormone that keeps you in your fight or flight mode as a human. It goes back to our caveman days when we were getting chased by saber-toothed tigers. This video is going to be specifically for people over 30 who have full-time jobs, have kids at home, have people who rely on them, and live a busy lifestyle. I say that because you're like me, and that's who this video is going to resonate with the most. This is something I've really become obsessed with over the last few years, and it's because that life is going to be stressful no matter what. That's really the story of my whole journey. I've realized that life is going to be hard no matter what you do, no matter where you go, and it's about how you handle it, right? Because you could have stress that helps you or stress that hurts you. So again, I'm going to share 5 uncommon habits that keep your cortisol levels low, and I've saved my favorite one and the one that's personally helped me the most for last. Some of these are physical, some of these are mental, and one of these completely shifted the way I see stress at all. Habit number 1, and this one's environmental. You want to get more sunlight. As weird as this may sound, and I know I mentioned it a little bit, you want to try to picture yourself back in caveman days and think of yourself as waking up with the sun. So I don't know if you're a third shift worker or if you work nights, this may be more challenging to do, but I'm saying this as somebody who has worked all those shifts, and this is what's helped me the most is working. And now I'm grateful I work during the day shift. It's all about hormones. So when you wake up with the sun, you get something called your circadian rhythm. When you get sunlight in the morning, it helps regulate your body's most natural cycle. When you wake up in the morning, your cortisol and stress levels are supposed to rise a little bit when you wake up, but that sets you up for the whole day and gives you that melatonin when you need it later in the day. That cortisol drops properly later on in the day. And that's not just good for sleep. It's good for appetite control. It's good for hunger. It's good for recovery when you exercise, and it's good for energy. So even 2 to 5 minutes outside can help you. This is one of the simplest habits that improves your nervous system. And if you have a dog, there's really no reason you can't do this. I walk my dog every morning. Even if it's not good weather, just getting outside on a break or something like that is going to drastically make you see a difference. Habit number 2, and this one kind of goes with the circadian rhythm one, is monitor your technology use, specifically in the morning and at night. Most people, when they wake up, they go straight to their phones, and I used to do this too. Their alarm goes off, maybe it gets snoozed once or twice, then they finally get up, they don't get out of bed, they reach over, grab their phone, end up scrolling for God knows how long, depending on how much time they have in the morning, and then they just waste that time. Instead of getting up, getting themselves ready properly, this boosts cortisol, and it may not feel like it at the time. That blue light from your phone messes with your circadian rhythm and your hormones. You don't give your brain optimal time to wake up and adjust to the day. It goes straight into reaction mode. The same could be said for the evening. When you go and don't go on your phone, when you don't give your brain enough optimal time to slow down before bed, you're going to be wired. Back in the day, goes back to caveman days, the only light source around was the sun. Blue light is a lot like the sun. So your brain, when you're on your phone, automatically just wakes up, and it slows melatonin. It slows those sleepy hormones from ever coming in. It keeps you awake, and it's a domino effect that affects everything else. Maybe you're seeing a pattern here. That's when cortisol creeps in the most, is when hormones get thrown off. This is what you can do instead. You could get up at your own pace. Don't look at your phone until you are sitting down eating your breakfast. That's what I do. And by that time, I try to get everything I need to get done first. So that's taking a shower, getting my dog outside and situated. It's taking care of the house chores. It's waking up slow and trying to drink some water, do some stretching, couple exercises, get moving a little bit. Then and only then, that's what tells your nervous system that you're in control of the day. And when you're in control of your own day, you don't let the day control you. Habit number 3, reduce high dopamine habits. That's habits of overstimulation or high stimulation. You got your junk food, you got your endless scrolling, going back to the last one. You got your constant streaming platforms, the marathons, the binging of Netflix shows, and of course, you got pornography. Now, pornography personally is something I gave up about 5 to 6 years ago. Now, I haven't watched porn or actually done any of these in years, and my life has gotten substantially better as soon as I drop each of them. And it's because I've learned that life is overstimulating enough as it is. I'm no longer giving in to people and companies that understand the human brain and trap it in a spot where it can't go without it. It cannot go without watching or doing these things. And don't get me wrong, some of this is okay in moderation, not all of it. This all leads to reduced focus, mental fatigue, and of course, more cortisol. The amount of mental clarity and self-respect I have around myself now, as opposed to when I used to watch porn, is substantial. Do your brain a favor and do things that are going to stimulate it to become more calm and focused as opposed to more reactive. Habit number 4, and this is the movement habit. Now, I preach this all the time, specifically with all my content I create, is I'm a big advocate for getting more movement. Now, this is applicable if you work a desk job, if you work a sedentary job of any kind, or live that lifestyle. Things like taking those stretch breaks, those short walks, those 5-minute exercises that I teach. I'll link the playlist down below, shameless plug. Or my favorite one, doing mobility breaks. So that's setting a timer on your phone, and every time it goes off, for me it's usually an hour, I get up and I do a quick walk, whether it be around the building, whether it be around outside, wherever I am at the time. But my job is pretty physical, but normally there's always another way. There's always a way if you work a sedentary job. Moving helps your body release those stress hormones instead of storing them. If you want to regulate your stress and improve your energy, short movements are the way to go. And number 5, the one that has helped me personally the most, is being more acquainted with God. I've always been a Christian my whole life, but lately I've really began to learn how important it is to have faith in something bigger than you. This is not a religious channel. This is not me trying to convert you by any means. It's showing you how much your mood and your life could be affected by just having that belief. It's something that is hard to explain if you don't have it for yourself, but it's the feeling that things are going to work out no matter what. It's the feeling that if you keep showing up and doing what you're made to do, things are going to happen. And of course, that's like a tall thing to say, right? Like, how do you know what you're made to do? But I think that's part of the wonder of faith, is you truly don't know, but you do know. You just know. Like, I'm a walking testimony. Every single thing in my life has happened for a reason and by design. And it doesn't make, even if something doesn't make sense in the moment, it always ends up making sense in the long run. Like, even now, like, if you watch this far and maybe you noticed, I'm sure you have, this video has a lot of cuts. That's because I'm practicing every single day, learning how to speak to the camera. I'm trying to build that skill, and I'm not excellent at it yet. I'm continuing to do it every single day, but I still scramble over my words. I still get easily distracted when people walk by the truck. When I have to look at something else, I get easily distracted. Like, I am a work in progress, but knowing that God has got my back, I know I'm going to be okay, because regardless of who's watching this video, for example, regardless of how much of a success I am in YouTube or in my business or in my personal life, I know I got God to fall back on, and I know he's watching my every move and he's guiding my every step. So I'll leave it at that for now. So lowering cortisol is not about extremes. It's about the small habits that are going to transform your hormones and nervous system. Sunlight, movement, phone use, reducing overstimulation, having faith in something bigger than you. These are all things that are going to help your life more than you realize. Small habits that you repeat consistently are going to lead to a calmer mind and a healthier body. And when your stress levels go down, everything else in your life improves. I'm a walking testimony of that one too. Energy, focus, fat loss, recovery, mental health. Here's a bonus too. What really helped me personally, I've always got walked on. I personally have always been walked all over growing up. Maybe that's partially my fault because I kind of allowed it to happen. But I had a lot of people in my life take advantage of my kindness, take advantage of me, I guess, being naive at times, my ADHD or whatever it may be. I don't know. I could come up with reasons why people did what they did. I got bullied quite a bit at a certain point in my life. And I just want to let you know that you're not alone. And these things have drastically helped me. So hopefully they're going to help you too. If you enjoy content about fitness, improving your life, behavior change, habits, then you're in the right place. I'm going to practice posting more content like this. I'm going to practice showing up more on camera so I don't have to stutter as much and cut as much. If you got something from this video, make sure you leave a like because it really helps the channel out. Maybe show it to more people who might need to hear this message, this really drawn out, edited message. And if you're interested in learning how I've been able to stay in shape and keep fat off past the age of 30, you can click right here. And if you have any ideas at all on what I should talk about next, please leave it down below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I'll see you in the next one.